Yeah, welcome back to the channel. Here's your man and the only man, Austin. I'm back once again with another brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well. It's another day, it's a Sunday, and also EPA will back in action today. So I hope you guys will enjoy yourself once again today. Now I am back with another update. I have an update from the Chelsea. Hello guys, hello the Blues. I hope you guys are doing well. Although there's no need to ask you guys whether you are doing well because I know you guys are not doing well, including me as a Chelsea fans. Whether you are fan base, whether you are Chelsea fans outside, whatever way you are, we all know that the last night game is not what we expected. As a Chelsea fans, we always want to win. Although in the game of football, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose. But sometimes we expect to be win. Every club, every team, happy when they win. When you're not win, things is not going well. At this moment, things are not going well for Chelsea Football Club. So I have an update, what happened after last night symbolic loss for our good friend Brighton. Because I always call them our good friend because when you look at the Chelsea model, the way, the structure, the way we sign players, most of our players is from Brighton, starting from the goalkeeper, Sanchez, Calçado, Michael Corella, Joe Pedro, name them, they're all coming from Brighton. So last night we lost against them by one goes to three. It's a very, very unexpected defeat for Chelsea. So a lot of things that happened after the game. Well, I have an update that after the game, the Chelsea owner, the high ranking, both the sporting directors, those Joe Shell and whatever, the people that are managing the club, they went down to the tunnel in the dressing room to meet the Enzo Maresca and the boys, with the team. Well, I will come to that because I have an update, the opinion from other journalists, people, what people said after the game concerning Chelsea. So don't go away because it's going to be a very, very exciting one. Now, I know things are not going well. I have my own little opinion, but that will be at the end of this brand new video. So let me start from the update we have after the game and also some match press news after the game from Enzo Maresca, what Enzo Maresca say about last night defeat against Brighton. So without wasting your time, let's go. According to Ben Jacob, Enzo Maresca on mistake following back-to-back Premier League lose to Manchester United and Brighton. There are big mistakes. The change game red card today and against United. The message we just see inside the dressing room is clear. Against any team in the Premier League, you can't continue give them away present coming from Ben Jacob. That's what Enzo Maresca say. And also still moving forward on the same, according to Enzo Maresca, on the frustration of another red card. For sure, you can't continue to make a mistake. They are game changing mistake. After that, we try to adjust with Josh inside after being all ill for a week. Our two central defense were Josh and Joel, who does not have many games in the Premier League coming from Enzo Maresca. And also, say on that, still coming from Enzo Maresca after that game, before I give my own talk. Enzo Maresca is playing his substitutes. We did the first change that was Josh for the red card for Andrew Santos because we need a central defense. Then the reason why Malaguso came on was just because Matu was many times one versus one with the Leeds, so we try to give Leeds help in the situation to defend the two versus one. And then last change, Joel was asking for change because he had crap coming from Enzo Maresca. Well, The worst change that Enzo Maresca make last night, I will not say it's worst because he trying to protect the team, or like he said, he trying to protect Liz James, and that right side was Malagusto. Malagusto is something else. The performance was so shameful, so symbolic. Look at that ball that the pass, who laid that pass to him. Instead of moving forward, it caught the ball and allowing your opponent to back on their feet to their own yard, where you have the opportunity to carry the ball into the 18 yards ball, or even to make effort to score the goal. So the Managuso performance last night, not only last night, because the way I'm looking Managuso now, I don't know what is happening about to Chelsea players. I was thinking maybe they are little bit tired because of their Club World Cup, match. I think it's affecting the team somehow. I know, but even at that, with the kind of player we have now, because I know Chelsea have more good player now than last season. So still going on the Chelsea news now, talking about yesterday performance. This one coming from Max. This season go only one of two way, in my own opinion. One, Malaysia put his post window feeling outside and start using those brought back regular and put on his and the staying hard to get on with it before sitting down in the January and hopefully addressing some area properly. Or two, he keep being stubborn and inability to get signed or mutual agree to leave by January February time, coming from Max. And that is what I say in my last video about Enzo Maresca. It's high time he begin to use the players available. The player he signed. Look at yesterday, the way he removed Escriva William, the only person who is willing to carry the ball, to use his feet against his opponent. Also he leave Ganucho in the bench. He did not came inside, he did not put Ganucho, and also the attacking force you need, even as we are one man down. Well, we'll see on that. We'll see on that. We'll see what happened. And let me see go forward to other update on the Chelsea news. Then after that, this one coming from PYS. I will not call for Enzo Maresca out, but the earlier season smell of Conte 2.0 to me. Success in the first season, the club did not back him well enough in the window. Following then, it was extremely in self-sabotage, which Conte's dig, strange lineup, and the substitutes. The club are ultimately to blame as the summer window was not anywhere near world champion standard, but Maresca is points to blank refuse to use and trust most of the signing. Yes, it is not his fault that our players get red card, but his back-to-back week he left one attacker on the bench and limited our chance to winning the game. And that is what I'm trying to say. Even as JC are one man down by removing the midfielder, putting defense. Although sometimes one player might be sacrificed because of red card. In the last night game is not like the situation we have against Manchester United after the Roberto Sanchez was red card. So they need to sacrifice one player to make sure we get another goalkeeper in the post. Last game against Brighton, defender Chaloba get a red card. I understand that that is clear red card. Whatever happened there, some people say it's not red card. It's a red card. It's a last man standing. The way the VR and everything lies, it's a red card. So make someone not argue with that. It's a clean red card. There is no argument on that. But after then you put one defender, which is Geoshale you put. Then constantly you removing the midfielder, putting defense, trying to defend it. What are you trying to protect him? With the standard of the Brighton team, Even if with one man down, we need to push them. We need to play them. We need to push them in their own yard to get another goal. The first half of the game was very good for Chelsea. They took the game from Brighton from the first whistle after scoring goal, even though they're supposed to score more, but they couldn't get it done in the first half because I believe in the first half game is the game when Chelsea is supposed to nail the game, finish the game in second half. But they couldn't do that. Second half, after red card, and Enzo Maresca start removing, some good players who supposed to be pushing for the winning and opposing defender and allow Brighton to play and allow Brighton to use the extra opportunity, extra space, to get back to the game, even get winning the game at the end of the day. Now, still moving forward on the other news, Chelsea control owner what is named Agbali and the sporting director for Will Stanley and the Swat for Josh and the San Joel all marched straight to the dressing room at Stamford Bridge after Chelsea defeat to Brighton. Brighton players were still on the pitch celebrating coming from Matt Law and also going that Bali, along with the sporting director Paul Stanley and the Lucerne recruitment specialist Joe Shield and Sam Joel spoke to Enzo Maresca private after today defeat that was yesterday match. Well, according to Enzo Maresca, on the meeting, it was a normal things in a normal visit the way after maybe when the team was not good. Although we get a lot of that, more news are coming concerning that. We see what happened. Now, still moving forward, Enzo Monica was seeking to replacement for injured defender Elliot Cowell, who had been ruled out for the major of the season because of a kidney injury. Chelsea have told him to work with the automated option, including Chaloba with Fofana, but the Shelley young star Josh Ashipon and the new signing Joe Hato. Maresca told the media the club know exactly what I think. Well, we know that Enzo Maresca was asking for a new centre back after the injury of Lewis Cowell, but also the club also gave him to use the one available. And at this moment against Liverpool, I don't know the player who's going to play against Liverpool because now Chalobah on the red card, Lewis Cowell, that we all know till end of the season. Badosheri, okay, Badosheri is returning back from injury. He just played some minutes last night, and also with Fofana, we don't know yet whether he will be back before Liverpool match. So, who is going to play the centre back? And also, we also know that Tosin is not available also on injured side. So we'll see because after Benfica on Tuesday night Champions League, or I think on Wednesday, then we will face Liverpool at Stamford Bridge again. It's very, very tough one for Chelsea at this moment. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's keep us our finger crossed and see how it will end. Now, moving forward to the other Chelsea news coming from Isaac and Salah. Chelsea set Enzo Maresca target of qualifying for the Champions League this season with intention of reviewing that at end of the campaign, but just 8 points from 6 games and the 2 Premier League lose in a row. Maresca will surely know the pressure is growing. Of course, Maresca know the pressure is growing at this moment. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Then before I will add this news. I will add this brand new video. There is news that the pumping last night after that defeat. Here is one. More Chelsea have recently engaged. More Chelsea have recently engaged with the discussion with the representative of both Andoni Iroa and Roberto Di Zabbi regarding potential management opportunity. Well, I don't know how legit that news is, but we'll get more news and also other reports carry out that news whether the owner are looking for replacement for Maresca at this moment. For this moment, I don't think so. But let's see how it goes. In the football, anything can happen. So it's time for Maresca to know that the pressure on his side now, he need to manage what he get. Although everything that happened in the pitch is not his effort, but where people are blaming him in terms of changing that is made, especially when Chelsea go down with 10 men, the changing of the player, the substitute that he make in the match. So we'll see what happens, but at this moment, things are not looking good at all. We hope things will change. Now we have a tough match on Tuesday, on Wednesday, Champions League. After that, we face Liverpool again at Stamford Bridge. It's a very, very tough one. So this is where I'm going to end this brand new video. So let me know your own opinion in the comment box down below. How do you feel last night defeat against Brighton? Your own opinion, the way forward, and I will see you guys with another update, later in the day. Thank you for watching. Bye.